This video is about asking research questions, and in many contexts that's also framed as stating the problem. This is a really important task for data professionals and data scientists because the problem that you're trying to solve or the research question you're trying to answer is going to guide every aspect of your data-related project. My name is Adam Ross Nelson, and I'm a data scientist. I hope that this video will be helpful to you and others. Overall, this channel is for current and aspiring data professionals who are looking to level up or enter the field. There are videos related to job advice, career advice, job search advice, technical advice as well. Today's topic, again, is asking a research question and defining a problem statement. I have roughly 4 criteria that I use when I'm evaluating the quality of a research question or the value of a problem statement. I'm going to go through those 4 criteria. The first criteria is how many people care. Do a lot of people care, or do very few people care? Now, many can be a relative term. I think about many in these terms. I work in education, or most of my work is in education. So when I'm thinking about many, my first population of concern are students. If I can solve a problem that will help a lot of students, or if I can answer a research question that will help us help a lot of students, that is my primary motivation. After that, I'm thinking about parents and families. If I can help a lot of parents or families, this is weighing in favor of counting the question as important or counting the problem statement as important. I'm also concerned about helping administrators and policymakers. Indirectly, the more administrators and policymakers I can help generally means I can also help students and families. That's how I think about many. The second question is, can we answer this question with multiple data sources and multiple analytical strategies? Or can we solve this problem using multiple data sources and multiple analytical strategies? That's important because if you solve a problem or answer a question with one data source and one analytical technique, you can be maybe relatively certain that you have good data and that you executed that technique really well in isolation. But the real power of our work is when we can take a consensus of multiple data sources and multiple analytical techniques that all arrive at similar and supporting conclusions. So if this is a research question or a problem that you can answer with multiple data sources and multiple analytical techniques, that's an indication that you're working with a quality research question or a quality problem. The third criterion is, does the problem or does the question strategically align with other problems and other questions that you've worked on? Let me give an example. It might be useful to know that an additional year of education will bring positive returns for a student. Pecuniary and non-pecuniary. Pecuniary meaning money, non-pecuniary meaning non-money. However, I tend to gravitate towards research questions and problems that are designed to help students persist through completion, however completion is defined. This is a strategic and a tactical choice. I can work on either research question, and both of them are going to help a lot of people, and both of them are going to be valuable. But strategically, the second one is one that tends to be more well-aligned with the work that I do. So keep strategy and tactics in mind for you and your organization when you're evaluating research questions. Before I get to the fourth criterion, let me point out that the reason I'm going through these is because I see organizations spend a lot of time working on problems that might not necessarily be the best problems to be working on. I know that happened when I was a part of an organization, and I see that happen when I'm an observer of an organization working from the outside. This is a really difficult business problem, deciding what projects to work on and what projects not to work on, what projects to save for later, what projects to do now. One of the reasons this is my favorite topic to talk about, and one of the reasons I'm also so excited about this particular video, is that this relates directly to my core why. Why am I a data scientist? Why am I involved in the professional community this way? Well, it's because I am driven by generating new knowledge. And solving problems, answering research questions is at the heart of generating new knowledge. This is knowledge that didn't exist before and could not have existed absent the data collection efforts, the data cleaning efforts, and the data analytical efforts that we as data scientists and data professionals perform. One more thing before I get to the fourth criteria. If you find this video or other videos on the channel useful, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell button so you'll get notified when there are future videos. The fourth criterion. Will answering the question make the world a better place? And that sounds like a catch-all, but think about that. Will answering this question make the world a better place? Maybe that's subjective for you, but in education, I'm thinking about the students, thinking about the teachers, I'm thinking about the parents and the families and the administrators and the policymakers. If I can make the world a better place for those people, then the research question is probably a good research question. That's at least one indicia of being a good research question, right? So think about who your constituents are. Think about how you can answer that question for your particular problems and your particular research questions that you face. The bottom line here is for data professionals, finding and asking and solving meaningful questions and problems is what makes our career worthwhile. The more time you spend on finding quality questions and finding meaningful problems to solve, the better it will be for everybody. So that's my video on how to find a research question or how to find a problem that you want to work on as a data professional or as an organization. I have another video, a related one, that comes from a lot of the questions I get from the people I work with on a regular basis. The question is, what method should I use to answer this question, or what method should I use to solve this problem? And I have some really interesting ideas for that, but I'll save it for another video. I hope you're learning a lot, I hope you're having a little bit of fun, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Don't forget, you're more ready than you think you are. Hit subscribe, check out these other videos, and let's connect. I look forward to being in touch.